directly, so I'll put it in the group chat right now because let's load it up first.
How do I do the 2D thing? I want to 2D this.
There's a 3D cube right beneath your, should be like beneath your measuring distance button. Maybe.
Yeah, like use pathfinding.
Yeah, I guess
See,
that's
Toggle
that's
3D.
Oh, I see it. Toggle 3D mode. Nice. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try out the 3D mode for now, and if it feels like it's too much, I'll switch it off.
Mostly, I mean, this is kind of a heftier map because of all the walls and the buildings and stuff. Usually, I only do it in open fields, so I just have to put like trees and like the hills natural and shit like that. But I figured since you guys were here, I just did this really quick, like, you know, so that's not bad for like a
nice
20-minute throw together. But yeah, I just figured, you know, for certain little things, it could be fun for visual understanding. Like when they fought the Hobgobbler, it was all in 3D. So when they fought the Holiday Horde Hobgobbler for the turkey one, it was like in a huge swamp and there was like smoke everywhere. It was pretty crazy. Got pretty wild. So yeah. Anyways, welcome back, guys. It's been forever.
Yeah, it has.
The three of you guys have found yourselves here, up on the hill. You guys have met Granny. I don't know if Bernie missed last session, but he's outside. Okay, so that explains it. Bernie's outside with his friends and stuff over here, while Darth, Claremont, and Brock are inside the house presently here, having a conversation with good old Gran. While that is going on, you guys had a brief discussion about what is the issues. There's dragons and goblins and giants, oh my. But what we'll do from here is we'll pick up with her speaking directly to Darth and Claremont, just throwing them right into the situation. You know, I once coughs like this, like white kind of cough. Dust pops out, and she's like, I remember that there was a particular person who could call Heather the dragon with a whistle. It's been long since I've seen them.
Huh. What was their name?
Leafville Philip Bond, I could not honestly say.
Okay. Well,
They are not one of our kind, but they would pass through here from moments for trade and rations, food and needs, and I would be obligated, for they would bring me quite the fair trades. It would seem as if this dragon would respond to them in a friendship of manner. Though I never asked them, I never cared. But I did follow them just once, and what I peeped was intriguing.
Were they like having sex with the dragon or something?
I once heard of a man named Henry who did that with a spider, but I have yet to witness it with the dragon.
Wow, I bet people would pay a lot of money to watch that.
The kinks, I see it in your eyes. But they actually had a whistle. They would blow on it, and within minutes, the dragon would appear.
Interesting.
There would be an
Well, if
exchange.
you're really interested in that, I will take you to a donkey show. I've been to a few myself.
I guess. I just feel like a spider. It's like, where does it go? And like, how does is there? Do you use the webbing? Like, there's just so many legs too. You know, it's got to be interesting stuff happening with that. Anyway, I digress.
I would pay a pretty penny for that. We'll go see it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see this dragon have sex with somebody, I guess. But
Bernie, give me an insight
What
check
kind
as
of dragon
you
we talking about here?
hang outside wondering where your friends are.
I don't know if I want to find them.
We wouldn't take the kid to the show. That'd be crazy.
He's too young. He just needs a few more years, possibly a little bit more hair on his underneath his what do they call it? Nether regions.
Bernie, For you, you missed earlier, but you hear noises of commotion happening down the way here between the buildings. This middle structure seems to have some kind of voices ongoing. You hear a female, you hear a male, and then you hear like a younger kind of childlike voice, and then like there's like a zzz, get out, rip it right off. I am ripping it off. Pull it harder. I can help. Back up. Still pretty intense.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm having issues with too much sound going on. There is all my settings are all messed up because new computers. So I heard some of that, but I also heard roaring music.
I mean,
You
how do
got
I
to
mute
master
this
volume
again?
that down, brother.
Yeah.
oh, in the Discord, go to the meek looking one and turn it down.
Right. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank God. Oh. Okay. Something about a loud sound.
Yep, exactly what you experienced all in one. Just a boop, just as that. Confusing as it is, but it came from down yonder.
Okay. Then he is very confused and doesn't know what to do.
Got it. Meanwhile, inside, Darth
Brandon,
and
you
FUDGEHOUSE.
steal any of them neti pots? I got a friend over there. Brock, you see him back there. He got a nasty snore at night. We don't want to be listening to that anymore.
I might have something, but those are reserved for the older folk, if you know what I mean. Someone like myself might suffocate middle of the night if I were to give you mine. So perhaps we make a trade. There are a few things locally that have been a concern of mine beyond your interests. If you care to help me, I'll acquire you the neti pot.
Can we?
I think you don't give yourself enough credit. You're mighty young for a lady. You're not that old.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
but
Daddy. Let's get you hitched
does not
later.
change the need.
Yeah, we can help.
Boys are
We
looking
can
for a motherly figure, not a grandmotherly figure. What was your age?
Well, I mean, depends if I hold my hair up. It reduces 5 years, I've been told.
Okay,
She
I'm gonna
giggles.
wait outside.
Again, that's not as scary looking.
That's right, Bernie. You missed a lot of Darth becoming Daddy's favorite, and you being honored in a passive manner. As Claremont is left with his potential future maybe wife, she goes, I have been dealing with the Leviathan giants, poking their heads around, looking for new business ventures. I've shooed them away more than once, but they keep coming. Apparently, they've lost a contract and are looking to gain new ones. And then, smaller buggers, but quite formidable. A old disbanded regime of, I don't know if you would know them, but there was once a group known as the Goblin King, and they were quite formidable. Trained, well versed. They have created a barricade and left hung remains that have now been skeletonized over some time. And I'd really like to get that trade route back.
What do you think, son? You think we could spare a little time before you want to get your dragon?
Yeah, I think so. Especially, I think Brock shit his pants and has to clean them, and I think that takes a long time. So we could do this while he's doing that. That's probably why he needs the pot. It's probably a pot for like shitting in, like a chamber pot.
And he's small, so that's why it's a neti
Yeah,
pot.
and that's why it's a nutty pot. Exactly. Yeah.
Gosh, you guys make so much
You're not
sense.
wrong. Here's a mighty gross one, that Brock.
So-
We're gonna have to clean up the mess before we allow him back inside the tiny houses we create.
Should we like? So what do you think? Do you think we're gonna deal with those Leviathan fellas? Me and Bernie, we had dealings with them before. That's who we got the churro rights from. But so they seemed pretty big and perhaps tough. But this
Any
Goblin
bullies of
King,
my children get a swatting to. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my kids. And that's
Okay.
your contract, right?
yeah.
Well,
Something
then,
like that.
sounds like we got some giants to Leviathan. What
Yep.
what we call them again? Leviosa?
Leviathan.
Leviathan? Oh, they're thin.
Leviathans. Because
Oh,
they're
that's
gonna be
disgusting.
gone soon.
All the fudge
Anyway.
houses so thin is gross. That's not what we want. Want a nice big hunk of meat.
Well, there we go.
Well, all right. So, Granny. What do we call her? Are we just calling her Granny?
Yeah, that's Granny.
Granny.
That's my meemaw.
Oh, not just yet. Not just. We haven't sealed the deal. You know what I mean, kiddo? Granny, we'll be taking care of that Leviathan problem.
All right. And about the goblins? All right, they really don't like them, and that's revenue being blocked. The Leviathans are just annoyances. They keep showing up wanting business, and we want to let them know that we're not interested.
Well, don't
Okay,
you worry.
well-
We like to divide and conquer. Brock over there, he'll take care of your goblin kin while we take care of the Leviathan.
Yeah, we could. Well, what I mean, I don't really care which one we do. If Granny wants us to take care of the goblins first, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm just doing it for my boys.
I will allow you to take
Ooh.
this out as a sidebar as Granny waits inside as you go and discuss it with your other
Yeah,
boy, Bernie.
let's talk.
You're going to
let's
present
do
it to
whatever
him,
you want
and I will
to
be
do.
right back.
Please
Let's
excuse
ask
us.
Bernie.
Step outside for a minute.
Yeah, please excuse us.
There we go. I'm figuring out how to move my token.
Yeah, I finally figured out how to change the perspectives and all this stuff.
How do you do perspective change?
Hold control, and then you can drag around with your mouse to change that.
Oh, you can do that with your you hold down your middle mouse button, but what's his name? Oh boy.
Oh, there I am. I finally found my token. How do you
Nice.
move your token?
You just move it around. You just click on it.
Drag it.
You did what?
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go. Good
Aha.
job.
I've learned how to
Bernie, my
walk.
boy. There you are.
Hey, what's going on?
You just been talking to Granny up in there. Whoa, we should probably talk about rice at some point. But anyways, she has a couple of problems we were gonna go handle. These Leviathans. We don't like them skinny folk. And there's some goblin kin. Do you have any preference of what you'd like to manage right now? Maybe Darth, you can explain a little bit further since you have some relations with these Leviathans.
Yeah, you remember the Leviathan churro guys that we bought the Chosen Churros franchise from?
Oh my God!
Like-
Are we doing a hostile takeover?
Yeah, something like that. Well, we're supposed to hostily tell them to fuck off, I think. I don't know if we need to take anything over. But then Granny wants us to, kill some goblins, I guess, clear out some trade route. I guess he's like a king or something. I don't know.
A goblin king? Goblins have kings?
Not for long. You know what I mean? Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Also-
Well, let's go kill King. That sounds fun.
All right, Bernie. What can I say? I like to let while he's still around, I like to let the little brother pick what to do before he gets sold to the circus. So let's do what you want to do, Bernie.
Don't you worry, Bernie. You ain't going nowhere. As you want to, I do understand freedom for my children. I want your independence.
What would Bernie do right there? He's gonna bide his time. He's gonna pay Darth back at some point.
Well, I don't know what you mean. He's not being really nice. I said we can do whatever you want.
And then something about a circus.
Yeah, maybe. That's up to you. That's between you and Dad. That's got nothing to do with me.
Dad, he keeps saying that you're going to sell me to a circus.
Just directions real quick while you two fight this out.
Okay, sounds good, Dad.
Step inside just to get directions, and they're gonna keep doing their thing.
No,
So anyway, Dad's gonna get
gonna sell you
remarried,
to a
and I
circus.
heard our new mom only wants one kid, and that she wants it to be me.
You're not even a kid. Look at you. You're old. You're super
why-
old.
I take care of myself. That's what they. I heard him talking about that.
It don't look like you take care of yourself.
Whoa. That's it. I'm telling Dad.
Don't have a heart attack on the way over, old man.
Claremont, when you pop in, you just say like, "Yo, how do I get to both, or how do I get to which one?"
Yeah, I'll get directions for both. But first, I'd let her know we're going to the Goblin King's people.
As you go to walk up, you see the witch that originally greeted you guys in. You want instructions, pudgy one?
Excuse me, it's FUDGEHOUSE. You're mistaken there.
Sorry,
if you could
Fudgy
just
House.
hand
Yes,
me directions.
I know it. Yes, you are 2 scrolls. She hands you 2 small,
Perfect.
a little larger than pigeon-sized, like, and they have some kind of directional information on it.
You let Granny know I appreciate that she has solid help. It's nice when the help can do, do some thinking on their own. I like the
She's like-
initiative.
Rubs her hands together all excitedly. I hope we see more of you.
Yes, well, good day. Wait a minute, before I go.
Yes?
Could use some snacks for the road.
Oh.
Those chips you're eating should be mighty fine.
She slides over like a little crate that has like a bunch of little gift bags in it that have random snacks inside.
All right, I'll have all my little minions pick them up. The unseen servants.
You got it. As
All
you
right.
do.
Have a great day. We'll see you later.
Hey, watch for the cat. You see that they inside are voles. It is a unique type of creature. It is not originally from this plane, but they are farmed here, and they're juicy. They're like, it's like eating large centipede-like croissants. Would be the best way to describe them.
I'll eat it.
Oh, are we supposed to update our? Do we need to update our character sheets?
I don't know. Did you level up? Did you do something I didn't do?
Oh, did
Yeah.
we?
Oh, yeah, we
Chad
did.
asked really nicely if we could level
Damn.
up, so I think we did.
See, I forgot about that. That's why I didn't happen.
I did too until I just looked at D&D Beyond and I was like, why is this one
It is.
different?
About 1 sec.
Oh man, I got 7th level spell slots.
We
Dang.
don't have. I can't say those slips are spicy.
No, they're not.
Huh?
Here, want some?
Good.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I mean.
Nice.
This kid. Oh, man. Oh,
Are they
no.
good?
Boys, I got a direction. It says to
Yeah.
go that way. There's a roll on out.
So
So you guys are 14 now?
13.
14? Mine says 13.
Yeah, we're 13.
No, I mean, D&D Beyond wise, you're 14 or 13?
We're
Because you guys are
13.
13 already.
Mine says
I'm at
12.
12.
Hmm.
I'll update that.
Hold on. I have to fix my key. Hold on. It's a new month and I forget to do these things. Okay, so yours is 12 because Bernie's is 13. Bernie's, is yours correct then?
Yeah,
Or are you ahead of them by a level?
I was ahead of them by a level.
So you're supposed to be 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Well. Aren't we powerful?
Less powerful than me.
That's why we're going too high of level, guys. I don't even know what all my things are anymore. I'm not even following along. How many spells I got? I got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I have Magnificent Mansion now.
That's such a good one. I'm gonna be so proud.
comes with servants. It comes with a bunch of like ghostly
With
servants in there,
Nice.
and
Man,
food.
Who has his own servants? It's what I always want to see.
So for right now, just play off of what you would know you should have, because
Okay.
there's a proxy server issue. So that could be with the D&D Beyond and that not communicating right now.
Ooh. Can do.
Otherwise, you guys have 3 potential tasks ahead of you. One of them being old regime of the Goblin King have built a barricade and hung some skeletons to be feared. Giants have been harassing local businesses to try to acquire some kind of licensing. An individual with a very shitty name that doesn't go very far in knowing has some sort of whistle, or at least is known to have some, and has last been seen at a peak.
What was that last one?
The dude with the whistle who can summon the dragon.
The
if
dragon
he
one.
wants to.
The person that
Whiskey,
has the
dragon.
dragon. Mhm.
By the way, guys, something I learned today: if we press J, we can actually pull up a journal and write notes and stuff.
Oh,
What?
yeah, that's always been
Yeah.
a thing.
We have a party journal. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what I'm gonna write in this journal?
Someone's adopted.
Add page.
How have we not used anything?
I didn't know it was a thing until today.
I could have sworn I told you I posted it in Discord and no one ever uses it. So.
Yep.
The problem with posting in Discord with it, like half the time, more than half the time, I'm like working and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'll read that later. And then I never read it again.
I either
Mhm.
I read it when the notification hits, or I'll like miss it, basically.
The worst. So, of these 3 locations, where may you choose to go?
I boys want to hit that goblin kin thing, so we're gonna be going that route. I heard there was a trade route that they're blocking, so we're gonna unblock it. That basically should solve the problem.
Am I going to get the fireball things?
Absolutely. In fact, I'll
And
join
yes!
you in some fireballing. My boy burns bright.
Told you I'm the favorite Brock. I'm
You
Darth.
both looking mighty skinny. I picked up some snacks inside. If you want some of these bowls, they're mighty crunchy. Watch out for the bones.
You guys just see
He
Darth
looks like
writing.
you.
You just see Darth writing in a journal.
I think I've already got my will, so just in case these bones take me down.
Can you guys see what I wrote in the
cut,
party
right?
journal?
Oh, you wrote something in there? I'll check it
Maybe.
out. Why Bernie Sucks Chapter 1. Amazing.
Bernie
There's a
would be
page.
really
I
mad
wrote
if he
something
could
in there.
read.
There's a.
Bernie smells bad. He is
Yeah,
a
I
stinky.
saw that.
We all add chapters? Is that
Hey.
So, you guys start going for a walk. As you
Yep.
do, you all write your own little chapter as to why Bernie sucks and why he's the worst. As that occurs, you see up ahead. The path has many, what's the word? Marks and tracks. As you see ripped through the ground carts and wagons of all variety. You get further ahead and you see this abandoned camp immediately to your south on approach. Further on, you see large, forced kind of spiked like barricades preventing any kind of normal passage on through. How do you wish to proceed?
So, do we fireball first, or should we investigate and then fireball?
Well, I mean, what would we? We should probably check if they're even here, I guess. Because if we fireball and they're not here, then we just let them know that we're here. You know.
That's my smart lad thinking ahead. Let's go, boys. And by that I mean I'll send a servant so that we don't actually have to get our hands dirty.
Nice.
Go
Nice.
forth, unseen servant.
You send an unseen servant off into the distance. Didn't we have an icon for them?
Doesn't matter. It just goes all the way to here. I'm essentially just sending it to see if somebody like does anything.
Well, it's unseen, so no one's gonna do anything.
Nobody doing it. Well, then he starts thrash at the wood. And he starts knocking down stuff as
A
best he
very
can.
odd, very focused brief of wind comes, rashing at the wood as the unseen servant is still unseen.
Nobody's messing with him, so I guess he's fine. Want to send one of those undead dudes?
Yeah, that's a good idea. This guy. Okay,
So
I
send
point at him.
over-
I go over there and like look menacing. And I'll send
He
him
steps
over.
forward.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, Bernie, maybe you toss one of your dragons at it.
Did I clarify whether or
They're
not they're able to
all
communicate
locked
with you?
right now. I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh, your
What was
drakes.
that? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm locked to like Viz and
I think I attached you to myself so that when you weren't here last
Oh
time, you could still
yeah.
move with us.
Hold up. Viz is the commander in chief.
He'd be proud if he could think anything at all.
Aw. Yes, he would.
Now you should just be attached to the one you're on top of. Can you move it now?
Oh, we're still.
Oh, wait, Bernie, are you clicking them by chance?
no.
Because if I move Viz, nothing else moves.
Yeah. So I have a
But if
feeling
I
that
move,
you,
everyone moves.
and that's just you moving Bernie.
Yeah.
Weird.
Hold on.
Can you guys?
Oh, still.
You can't move that Smokey though. Oh, that Smokey's stuck there. Weird. Okay, guys, this is what's gonna happen. Death.
No.
Everyone
Smokey's
dies.
stuck there. I don't know why Smokey got stuck. That's a dupe Smokey, so that's just the thing. So then I need a new Smokey. Now try. Are you good now?
Yes. Sweet.
No ideas. So as your category 1 Crassus walks forward, it's like it sees 6 bodies, full flesh plucked, whatever it was that came by to clean them bad boys up, did a great job. On top of that, there's another abandoned tent. It's not bright enough to communicate anything to you guys, nor do any kind of checks. Smokey, on the other hand, can walk on up and give me a perception.
Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, you boys want anything else to eat? We got plenty of food here.
Smokey looks to you and just kind of gives you that kind of understanding that there's no threat, but it's very unclear.
Smokey says it's fine, guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost finished my turkey leg.
Bernie's just gonna like run up and then like give Smokey a pat. Good Smokey.
Everyone give me a perception check.
I'm trying to see.
Yes, he's upset now.
I wish when I hit C, it took me to my right character sheet.
It'll be +1 because we have a higher proficiency bonus now. So if you have proficiency in it, it should be +1.
Oh God. My rolls are burning up.
Well, you were too busy running up there.
As you run up Bernie's Bernie, he's an adolescent kid who doesn't see anything. You get distracted. You're like, whoa, cool, as you see the bodies of 6 subjects dangling there. Fresh, not fresh in any way, just sitting up there fresh in the wind, just like little wind chimes. Meanwhile, Darth and Claremont both hear some kind of shifting up on the cliff.
Oh,
Above.
jeez.
At
Some shit.
least
Yeah.
2 or more.
Let's take a quick peek, and I'll just fly up 30 feet to get a better view.
You fly up. As you do, I imagine it's kind of like one of those heavy topside planes where it kind of takes it a little longer to judder up to a proper to a proper smoothness. And as you do, Claremont, you hover up and you see 4 goblins low to the ground. They don't see you before you see them. By the time they witness you, what do you do before everything hits the fan?
Burn it! Burn it all! Fireball.
Fireball. All right, you fire fireball. Let me grab you guys this initiative.
I did promise my boy we'd do some burning today.
You did.
Is it going to auto roll or should we roll?
Yeah, it's an auto roll. Let's be real here. Darth. All right, so real quick, as you say that, you see you hear 4 individuals.
Oopsies.
Jim Henson's puppets just flying everywhere. Stop, drop, and roll. They're gonna make some dex saves. Dexities. I'm assuming your save's like high.
It's a 20.
Yeah.
It'll be 1
21
higher.
now.
It'll be
Level.
1 higher now. Yeah, because you're level 5.
It's 21.
Look, people like Stan are like a pain to my existence. Quit saying things are higher, okay? It was a 20. I don't need a 21. I didn't even get the 20. What was the amount of damage?
Oh, but we need to know how bad they failed.
Mm-hmm. This is a good point. How come I don't have the option to roll damage? Maybe I didn't get it right?
I want to say it's because you're a dumbass, but I really don't know. I don't want to blame you.
That's the reason.
What level did you cast it at? Normal or?
Let's get to the 3rd level.
Okay, just go ahead and roll the 86.
Wait, I'll just do this. Boop. Pop it back up. There we go. Roll that sucker. Boom.
Nice. 29.
Ex-soldiers. Maybe we should have talked to these ex-soldiers.
If they wanted to talk to us, they shouldn't have been sneaking around like
Well, maybe they
a
didn't
bunch
know
of
what was there.
rapscallions.
You don't just say hello to an angry owlbear without knowing that's an angry owlbear. Right? But we will see. I want to put the little fire on them.
Well,
Feel the
if they were
burn.
friendly before, they're unfriendly now, and so
Darth,
really
what
we
do
just
you
skipped
do?
a step.
So
It
I
looks very
can't
cool.
really see
Negotiate
them
that part.
I can't see them up there. I just heard Claremont
Yeah,
yell.
exactly.
And then
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very correct.
But
Papa don't lie.
Okay, weird. This is like a cliff all the way over, right? It's not like
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty, then I'm gonna go ahead and I don't have a great way to get up there. Oh,
In the dark.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There we go. What's on the table?
Can I? How high up is this ledge?
Sometimes the DM doesn't think about it, but today I'm going to make it 100 feet. It's 15. It's 30 feet to the very top, so it's 15 on that ledge and then 15 to the second where Claremont would be.
Okay, then I'm gonna have I'm gonna like walk over there, and then I'm gonna look. Oh, it's not letting me move. That's okay. Oh, because I'm stupid. I'm gonna walk over
You guys,
here.
I'm telling you, it's not me today.
And then I'm gonna look over at Viz, and I'm gonna say, "Viz, pick me up." And Viz walk over and like try to like lift me up onto
Easy.
this first ledge.
Tosses you up there.
No,
Nice.
he's pretty weak.
Oh, is he?
Well,
Let's go.
zombie Viz, I don't think is. He has a 13 strength, so he's
13. That's enough to get
Oh,
Darth
he's
up there. Yeah, Darth ain't like a big dude.
Yeah, he's a little guy. And then I would try to climb up here if I could. The last bit.
Daddy.
Give me an athletics just for fun.
Okay.
What are you gonna get?
Go again.
I don't know.
From the picture.
Roll it again. Roll it again. He's not looking.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh,
Well,
my
it's not in that one. It's just a one. He gets to the top. You peek. You see 4 dudes on fire, and for some reason, you get distracted by the glory of the flames, and you slip.
Oh shit.
You land on your butt.
Or-
You take
You hear Bernie
you
laugh.
100 points of bludgeoning damage because a rock was underneath you. Maximum penetration. That's gonna leave a bruise.
Okay, then I'm just
Daddy?
I'll end my turn laying embarrassed on this cliffside, hoping Bernie didn't see me.
Bernie, would you say there's a chance you would have looked back, or would you have been focused ahead of you?
Oh, why don't we roll for it?
Roll for it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
What kind of snack you like?
Love the
Want some chips?
Let's go perception. I don't
Alright.
have a lot of bonuses with.
I know. I kind of wish now I had made.
Oh,
Darth
I
younger.
saw.
You definitely
could have.
Yeah, one second. Look.
Awesome.
Yeah, this game should be all about brotherly giants. Jab each other.
I mean, we can retcon him and make Darth younger.
Yeah, I think Darth is actually like weirdly old because he like is kind of undead. I think.
Is he a young guy that looks old, or is he an old guy?
I think he's a young. No, I think he's an old guy that looks younger than he is.
Oh, okay. That's even better. I like that.
Everyone else has full hit points, and I'm fucked up.
Can you open that one?
Oh,
You
know, I
guys
think I'm
long
full of
rest
it.
while I was gone.
No, because of the level up, probably. So when he like when he did the
Well,
same.
we haven't leveled up. I'm missing spells, so I think we long rested before, or maybe we short rested and then we just didn't do it for burning.
That's probably it.
Too late. I
Well,
long rest.
This is long rest, dude. You're good. You good. So how are you gonna get up here and burn all these things? You just burn the stuff in front of you, to be honest.
You could have your little dragon carry you up there.
I could fly up there
Oh
if
my
I needed
god!
to.
What? You can fly?
Yeah, I've been able to fly. Remember, I flew when I was wreaking devastation upon the farm. I mean, helping out at the
Yeah.
farm.
Yes, that's right. You did.
Mm-hmm.
He's a flying talking donkey.
Ow.
That's
I
from
don't even have a
Shrek. That's from
response to
Shrek.
that.
That's a Shrek reference.
I got the reference. I actually went to a party with it.
The reference went whoosh over me. I just thought that was a preloaded fucking insult.
Oh, it was preloaded.
Yeah. It can
Bernie,
be both. It can be both.
you see your adopted brother eat it really bad. Like, you've heard of, like, what is it called? The butt bone? This dude got butt bone.
You just hear Bernie laughing in the back. I saw that.
As you do.
Darth is pretending he can't hear you.
You probably can't.
Darth,
Right?
Darth!
I'm like Dave.
I
by
saw
Twitter.
that.
I want to actually roll too. I see shit.
Claremont's like, my boys.
I'm gonna ignore it. I'm ignoring it.
That's one of those, like, I don't want to
Oh,
have that
boy.
talk with them today.
Let those kids do their own business. I don't want to mess around.
Those wacky kids.
All right, Bernie, what do you do? It's your turn, my man. You know
I
that
think
Claremont.
I'm gonna hop on the. I'm gonna hop on Smokey, and then have Smokey hopefully carry us up over here, like right up to the top.
You're over here like, whoa, and you hold on tight. As you get to the top of it, you see 4 targets tindered.
Oh man, there's nothing left.
There's
There's
plenty
no
left for you. Ain't there?
Do I see any more?
Yeah, oh yeah, all 4 of them are alive. They're not burnt to death.
Oh, they're still alive. Oh.
Yeah, they're tindered, like
I've
they're
seen
like they're
targets.
aflamed. Yeah,
They have
They
little
just got
embers for you to target.
yeah.
Finish him off, Birdie.
You still got started without me,
Avenge
which
me.
pisses me
Avenge
off. Let's do. I'm just gonna do firebolt at the nearest one.
Firebolt.
Not Firebolt. You have the opportunity.
What's it for?
This is why you're the second favorite.
I don't know if I'll need fireballs later. Okay, did it cast?
You snap your fingers and
And
ooh,
boom.
nice.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, and then I will do it again.
Why me?
Damage.
Dang, dude. Wow. Wow.
You think my firebolt or my firebolt isn't very strong?
Nice.
That's pretty
And
high.
That's intense. That's really good.
That was almost perfect damage. Holy shit.
almost
Yeah,
2 away.
Amazing.
You know what that means?
All right, I'll take everything back, kid. That was pretty impressive.
And then I'm going. Can I mentally command these, or do I have to yell at?
I'll allow you to yell at them because you don't have any psychic abilities. The fuck?
I don't. I'm just checking. You said something
You-
about me being able to talk to them.
Yeah, you can communicate with them. Not mentally, not yet at least.
Can't blame
That's
my
for
guy
Dan.
for
I have
asking.
that ability. Can I?
You
Can
can
they
bonus action
inherit
to
it
give commando.
somehow?
Hold on. Why am I not being able to select this guy? He can't. Trying to get.
So this one is non-active. It's just frozen there. This one is the one that you have as your other trick.
Got it. That's why. I'm gonna yell over to Bandit. Bandit, get up on the ridge. There's men up here. And then hopefully have him like pounce into the bush over here because he's like a sneak predator. And then I'm gonna hop off of Smokey and order Smokey to attack next turn because he's used all his movement, but get him closer and kind of blocking me from them.
So you're just kind of bolsters ahead of you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. You get
All right. Man, I can't even see Bandit. Bandit's so fucking hidden.
Claremont. You see both your boys spring into action. You're so proud.
I am proud, but why aren't these guys fighting us? Should we be concerned that they're not even fighting back?
It's not their turn yet. You guys just rolled really good.
Not their turn?
Yeah, they rolled a 6. You rolled an 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I forget that it's hidden to you guys now for whatever. If they're invisible when I start the initiative, it
Oh,
stays
that's cool.
invisible in the initiative. So that's why it prevents you guys from, I guess, gaming around it.
We'll just keep doing what we're doing. You like the fire, right, boy? Yeah, I'll keep it going. We'll do some Kentucky fried goblins.
Fucking poor goblins.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. They ain't fighting us.
I just imagine these mushroom clouds.
I'm
Just noogie just.
nonstop. We're just burning them alive for no reason.
I am
Yeah, and then
completely
the
blameless
mushroom
in whatever
cloud
you
comes
guys are
down
doing.
from the first one, and then I come up and I'm just like,
Literally, like,
And then you
Like-
mushroom cloud him again.
I kind of feel
Yeah.
bad about it
Bard's
now.
character's gonna come up and think
This
he
ain't
fell
right.
on the red button.
This just ain't right anymore. Maybe we should calm down now. These poor things.
4 points. Woo. Yeah, they are. They're not dead. No, they taking hits. I mean, this is a legit regime of ex-military. But actually, one dies. One's like, "Ah!"
One Bernie was hitting.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
Excuse me.
should I be apologizing, boys? This doesn't seem right.
What's going on up there? I can't see anything.
Climb up!
I'm trying.
I'll help.
I know!
All right. With that, anything else, Claremont?
So my unseen servants are still down there. I just mentally command them to make a human ladder up the cliffside.
An invisible human
Come
ladder.
on, unseen servants! I'm making you a ladder.
Thanks, Dad.
Got
I
it.
wanna see that
It's
rope.
like one of those weird, non-organic, fake organic, spectrally invisible kind of pellets as you're like climbing over it later in the minute. Meanwhile, these guys finally they're just like getting up. Oh, who are they? I don't know, but they aren't asking, and neither are we. And as one of them yells out,
Respect.
as they use leadership on their bellies.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I now
Communication
have.
never helped nobody. It's all
I have-
about just kill them and then take what you deserve afterwards.
I have one stored leadership.
Mark these words of wisdoms, boys.
And this one's like, brothers, follow me! And they're like, "Ah!" As they run, they look so cool because they extinguish themselves from the flames, just from running through the brief wind. As these two run up to Bernie's Drake, this one cannot get close enough, but he gets to the body of the one on fire. And he like pats him down, and there's still a javelin on his person that's still a lit, and he picks it up. And he chucks it at disadvantage toward Smokey.
How's it going up there, guys? Sounds like they're not dead yet.
Yeah, they're not dead. That's not. But how are you feeling about this?
Darth, you probably want to join the party soon.
I'm
This-
working on it.
Present to burning. Everything's fire. Throw some javelins.
Damn, that's impressive. Okay, I was looking at a skill. It chucks a javelin. Hits Smokey, and then he picks, and that one's gonna add an additional D6 fire because it was on fire. 3 points. And then he's going to chuck another one that is not on fire.
Fucking up my Smokey.
Hey,
Smokey gets
That's
hit
my boy's
again.
pet. You don't mess with my boy's stuff.
Are you taking good care of your pets, Bernie, or are you gonna kill them like you did your hamster?
As you say that, a shield just comes
I
against
told you
Smokey's
that
body.
in confidence.
If you don't
Smokey
take care of your
takes
things,
it.
I ain't gonna buy you nothing.
I need Smokey to give me a strength saving throw.
That's me. Yeah, sorry. Me just going like, oh, Smokey better fucking roll.
Yeah,
A
Smoke,
strength
go ahead,
saving.
Smoke.
I bet he's real strong. Ooh.
Oh god, he's attached to Bernie. Oh no.
He's one of them. As he shield bashes him, he hits him in his toe, and you see Smokey as his toe gets nubbed really hard, and he collapses on the floor prone. Sad.
Oh, he didn't fall off the cliff. That's okay then.
No cliff falling, but they do take damage. They are prone now, making them vulnerable. So they would take 6 points of damage. And then let me see, do they have they do have cool. And then he's going to take out, now that he's down, he's going, then mind you, they're all speaking common, just in their goblin accents. Now slash him to pieces! He yanks out his long sword. And it's going in. At advantage. Ripping into Smokey right before you, Bernie. You see your pet, your friend.
No.
Just
Bernie's getting pissed.
Ripped up. Then the other one's like, yes, yes, to pieces. He grabs his long sword with both hands and he goes, and he starts high landing down upon it and executionist style strokes.
No.
Damn it, boys. Now I'm realizing we should have bought potions for the drakes.
Yeah, nobody else.
No one asked for potions.
Only the drakes.
We asked for a neti pot, and we asked for a chamber pot. We asked for a lot of pots.
Just one more swing.
Oh, you're Smokey's cooked.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my god, they swing a lot.
Oh,
Rest in peace, Smokey.
its eyes kind of flicker briefly, and it looks at you, Bernie.
No.
Don't worry, I'll bring it
No!
back.
The goblins rally in excitement. As you hear that, you hear doom, 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 doom. We are the goblin regimes. We are the survivors supreme. Doom. Coming across the bridge, you see 4 more in a marching.
Above the bridge.
As they are like doing like a whole marching chant.
Sounds like a plan.
And we reign supreme. As they say that, they move up the last of their footage, and they all chuck javelins in a volley at Bernie, because he's the only one that they know is on the other side.
Would they have any obstruction going at me with the tree? Yeah.
Yeah. They just know you're there because they, like, the other goblins are, they communicate.
How? Telepathically?
No, their songs. They're Oompa Loompa songs.
Yeah, they're Oompa Loompa songs. Yeah. There's actually more than you guys know. Oh, wait, Bernie, is it really a 13 AC for you?
I have that one pauldron thing that I could do. I forget what it does though.
Do.
Like, got that pauldron.
That one's a damn fuck. That's guys, bad news. I gotta roll a 2 or a 1 to miss Bernie if his AC is 13.
You get plus
Anything
9?
to stop that, Bernie. You guys get like plus 11. Don't even start.
No, I know. We're super strong. I just didn't expect this to be a long fight because we have like 3 things to do.
It should be a long fight, but only one of you is nuking anything. The other one's on his ass, and the other one single target fired. So they're all grouped up.
They're gonna go down real quick.
They almost did. One did. So Bernie gets hit by 2. 2 more flying in the air. At least they're like all low rolls for the most part.
Get what that pauldron was supposed to do.
Check the chat. Did I send you anything by chance?
I don't remember that you did. I remember we just talked about it.
Well, let me check. Just in case.
I can check my spells. Maybe there's something I can help you with.
I think I'll be all right.
It's got some time.
Yeah. It just out of curiosity. It was trying to remember what it did. So I thought it might have raised my AC, but it was like it raised it if a certain condition, like I had to do something.
The deep dive and figure that one out.
Which I think it came with like a raise AC, but like some kind of negative came along with it too. I just don't remember.
Oh man, that was all over the place, but there it is. Okay, yeah, I don't know, but I will find it for you later because I know you. I do agree with you. There's something, but I don't know if it was AC specific in a flat game. But you take 16 points of javelin damage as a volley of kind of capture you in the surrounding. You're just like, ugh. If it wasn't for you being a kid, you probably would have taken a lot more damage. Or if Claremont was standing there, it would have just fucking caught him like a perfect little berry. You guys also see one dude way off here in the distance. You would see that Claremont. And Claremont, you do see two more down south that are yet to take action at this time.
Damn, there's a bunch more we're gonna have to kill.
Or communicate with.
Yeah.
Darth, your booty is on fire, making you go first.
Okay. I'll. Can I see these guys on the bridge, or is the cliff blocking it?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see any of that. You're still 15 feet below, but you do have a guarantee ramp up once you stand.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll walk up there.
With half your move. Well, I mean, you have 15 feet. You move up.
Yeah.
That's how you're moving. You get to the cusp. You see 3 goblins immediately in front of you. One of them is dead and burnt to a crisp right here. The Drake has been taken down. You fight the urge to immediately bring it back as a zombie, and you see 4 more goblins here. You look up at Pops, and Pops looks off in the distance this direction, and then further off ahead, but you don't see the other 2 north.
Daddy.
Okay, I'm gonna look at these guys and I'm gonna say, surrender unless you want to get turned into zombies. Do they say anything?
Zombies! Zombies! You just burnt him in the bacons!
I didn't say they'd be good zombies, but still.
You can have deads. They don't fight for us. Deads.
Okay,
Why are you fighting?
You closed off this trade route, and someone told us
it's ours. We claim, we take. No one ask, no one trade. No one barter, no one offer.
Okay, well, we want to. We just came in strong as a negotiating tactic.
Came in strong, show many weak. You have bigger dead. We keep.
Maybe we'll talk about it. I'm looking at. I'm like trying to think. Like Darth is like he was willing to negotiate, but they're like we're gonna keep the dead dragon. He's like I don't know about that.
But you would be smart enough, Darth. It's not that you're outnumbered, but seeing that, I mean, I guess for 3 of you, you are, but you do have a whole army down there. Like you guys have a shit ton of people down there.
Yeah, I go. Okay,
it's not just 3 of you.
Let's talk about this. I think we can come to a mutually beneficial agreement.
You give us a moment to discuss your parlay.
Okay.
Good move. Now we have time to relax before our next attack. Good idea.
Good idea, Darth. Get them all together in one group for negotiations.
He pulls out a little war horn. Then you hear in the distance. They all agree. What do you wish to discuss?
Okay, well, first, if you're gonna be stopping trade on this road, there's an old lady who's gonna want a cut of it. And
old lady can come old lady here to old lady wage.
Yeah, she said
old lady send you. What do you get? Huh? I give if it's better than what you get. Yes.
Can you help us kill a dragon?
Oh, dragon.
Or do you want to help us
He
kill a
looks at
dragon?
his immediate buddy next to him and they both grin. We escaped dragon before, yes. We know how to survive dragons, yes.
Not survive, kill. We want to kill the dragon.
Yes, dragon did die. We survived.
Oh, huh. You hear that, fellas? I look at Claremont and Bernie.
Yeah. They survived.
That's true. Okay, so
And dragon died, yes.
And it-
yeah.
okay.
So here's the deal.
Yeah, here's
When
the
I
deal.
say the word kumquat, what you know what to do, right?
Is kumquat a adjective?
It could be.
Oh, sorry. You weren't meant to be part of this conversation.
They're like trying to figure it out amongst themselves. They're just like, wait, kumquat? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw him one of the bowls. There's a kumquat for you.
I look at Bernie and Claire. I go, look. What if we had some more people with us when we fought the dragon? Do you think perhaps that would be helpful or no?
I mean, if you want to give him a fair wage, I'd probably do less than what Brock gets.
Yeah, no, I don't mean pay him. I mean like give him like a hug or something. I don't know.
Why don't we just, use their bodies? You
Oh, yeah.
understand what I'm saying, right?
But I mean, they just killed Bernie's little dragon dude.
All right.
And for that, they all should die.
Okay.
Wait, you attacked us first.
Yeah,
You
well,
killed Smokey.
You killed Bob.
let's not.
I don't know Bob.
we
I know
can-
Smokey.
I don't know Smokey.
Look, anybody could have started this fight. Let's not get into the who started for what.
He
debate,
shot us
because we'll
first.
be here
Yeah,
all
I'll
day.
point at the fat one.
When
When the big dog blob came into an eclipse, he fired. Then
Well,
Bob died.
I
He's got
saw a
acid
bee,
reflux.
and I was trying to swat down the bee. You were just an unfortunate in the way.
There are no bees in these hills. No
not
honeybees.
anymore. That's for sure.
Oh, maybe it was a wasp. Even worse. I just wanted to, swat it away. And, accidents
You
happen.
swatted Bob. I know what you swatted.
Do you want me to bring Bob back? Would that make you feel better?
Pop, didn't you say that you're going to
Let's
kill
back.
them?
Bring back Bob.
Bob. Bring back Bob.
Yeah, he's gonna be different, but he'll be back.
How different.
He'll look the same.
Yeah. And
That's it.
Be about the same intelligence level as he was before.
well, Bob
Yeah.
was already a knob, so I don't think that'll be a problem.
There you go. Hey, so it seems like I'll bring him back, and you guys will
Bring
help
back
us.
Bob. You
You'll
know,
tell us how to
bring
kill a
back Bob.
dragon.
Do you think you could bring back Kiev and Kiev? I don't know.
I can bring back 3 people.
He can bring back Kiev and Kiev. He can bring back Kiev and Kiev. They both look at each other to look back. He can bring back Bob, Kiev, and Kiev. The other one looks at him like, what? These 3 goblins are just mind fucked as these other 4 walk up and they go, kill Kiev and Bob? Kill Kiev, Bob? That's 3. You can bring back all of them.
Yep.
Well, he can bring back all of them. I think he should bring them all back. I like
And you'll tell us how to kill a dragon.
Oh, they want to know how the dragon died. Right. We had a bit of Poquito Moss with us at the time. And, are you choking on something?
Yeah. It
That
just sounds
happens
like a
often in
cool.
our family.
Sounds like a cool guy.
No, guy, Poquito Moss of us. And, well, the dragon took out that amount of us in the replacement of a single one.
I
Yes.
see. Okay. Well, anyway, you bring me those corpses and start telling me. Why don't you all get into like a tightly grouped circle so we can all talk about how to kill the dragon together?
And they look at each other. If we got next to each other to talk about how to kill a dragon, then the dragon could show up and just burn us to a crisp. That's a bad idea.
Okay,
That's
see,
why we got
I think it's a great idea.
3 squads is always how we do things. You see
Okay.
these 4 backup from the other 3.
See,
Makes you feel more comfortable. I can send somebody in to be with your squads as you all group up, so that you know you're not gonna get attacked.
by the dragon, yeah.
15-foot range distance, just in case one of us need to catch the other flying from one explosion.
Okay.
I'll put.
Well,
Do you know what a tiny house is? It protects from all external magic and attacks,
You're talking about a basement.
like a basement.
it's like a
but
basement,
outside.
but outside, yeah.
We buried many things in basements.
But this
Okay.
one's outside. It's almost like a basement in security level.
I feel
Well,
like
You goblin. Outside basements. Outside.
I feel like we're getting a little bit off topic. And
This
any
is
other
good.
stuff besides not grouping up that was useful for killing a dragon?
They point down below the bridge at the massive shards that are ripping up from the ground, protruding. They are very sharp, very gleamy, and have yet to been looked at further. Those
Okay.
usually catch them real good on the underbelly. You just got to have enough things willingly delicious for them to land on these to focus on that.
But can't they just fly like above them?
Gosh, I love how dumb Darth is. God, you guys are all dummies, huh? Insight checks. I don't know, insight checks.
We're considered simple.
I mean,
not
you guys are
simple.
property owners, so you're not dumb. You're wealthy. You're stupid wealthy, I guess. I don't know.
Bernie has a level
Not
14
smart.
intelligence. I guess he's not dumb, but he's a kid.
Yeah, Darth has
sure.
a 20 intelligence, but he's
Jeez. But you're not wise though. Yeah.
Have a
Insight for
10.
the other 2 also. You guys are
Sure.
present. Bernie, Claremont, insights.
Oh, inside.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I like yours. That's insightful.
Bernie's pissed. He's so mad that Smokey's dead.
Yeah,
And
and
everyone's
that we're
just talking
not
over
and
his
we're not
body.
pub stomping these guys right
Yeah,
now.
like
I
they're
don't
just
know
having
what
a
we're waiting
conversation.
for, really. I was hoping they'd get information. Otherwise, whatever.
look. If you guys got
Claremont.
any other ideas?
What
Speaking
they
of
meant
which-
is that they create a massive amount of feast and they hide these within where a dragon is said to land to eat,
Oh, that's
exposing them to a weakness unbeknownst to them at the time. So when combat ensues, the weak point is already available. But first, you must convince a dragon to land upon whatever it is you use to hide such. Of course, you guys have magic and stuff. These guys were, goblins, so they had to get really, really creative and patient.
What kind of dragon did you fight?
I'd say it was fighting, but the Poquito Mas struck it so fast and so hard that before their cousin could arrive, they too were just a poquito too little to survive their own impact upon the face and jaws of him. I think it was a white one.
The white one.
I'm busy eating in the background because I'm all lost. You boys tell me when you're ready for me to throw another fireball. Just popping popcorn into my
They
mouth.
look at him. Wait, what's he need a fireball for?
Because he's just a
In
silly-
dragons,
For your
naturally.
stupid face. You killed Smokey.
And you killed Bob!
Yeah, but we're gonna bring
didn't kill
Bob and the other
Bob.
2 back.
Bring
What
Bob
about
back
this?
already. What are we waiting for? He could help us.
Inquires why you don't include Smokey, Darth.
I was about
And
to-
bringing them. I didn't know Bernie was gonna let me do it.
No, the goblin is the one inquiring.
Oh,
Like what? Like he sees that your own teammate is mad about the death of his own, but you're only offering his side favor. He
Oh,
recognizes
that's
them.
between me and Bernie. We've got our own shit going on. We go way back.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Other two bodies are dangling there on the bridge. Do those work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Very well. Keith, Reef, and Bob are presented to you.
Okay, I cast Animate Dead.
You see one zombie and two skeletons. Keith! Bob! Keith! Wait, you said they'd be different.
Yep.
I guess I should have expected nothing less. As he looks past you and finally pans into your entire little like shopping mall of bodies. I will add those to your collection shortly.
He made a monkey paw deal.
All right, now, fellas, just act, be cool little gobbos.
Be cool. You don't want to all touch Bob at once. Might fall apart.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, they're back, and so how long ago would you say you fought this dragon?
Oh, it may be just over a year. Though a tsunami happened on the top of the mountain, and none of us understood how such waves emerge. The sea levels never rose that high that day.
Oh, gee, okay, interesting. So it was perhaps a magical dragon.
I might be ex-military, but I'm pretty positive all dragons are magical.
Oh, Bernie, write that down.
He got
All
you there.
dragons are magical.
Well, I gotta buy us some more books. I mean, maybe a cooking book. Still.
Okay, well,
Buy more Ranger tabs.
okay, so you killed this dragon. Now you're here. What brings you to this part of the world? Why are you set up in this road? Have you ever wanted to ever dreamed of more for yourselves than just living in a road?
This is just one meager operation to those left of us of the old Goblin King regime. We no longer have king nor leader, but we live, we talent, we only know one life. And very few enjoyed our type during our brief bullying period.
Okay. Well,
I'd say I'm enjoying their company more and more. Plus the fact that they really like to look up to leadership. Considering that the FUDGEHOUSES are a royal line, I feel like these boys right here would fit right in at the FUDGEHOUSE farms.
yeah, so I was going to say, would you guys be interested in a business opportunity?
And what's the entitlement of said opportunities?
You will get some land, and
Land, housing, food.
housing, food.
All you gotta do is protect our purposes.
Yeah, which means you can
And
kill
you'll get me a new Smoky.
and you can
And
kill
a new
some
Smokey
you
from
can
my
kill
boy.
strangers if they trespass, stuff like that.
So you're saying that all we have to do is occasionally trap the loose creature on the fields and give them to the young boy as
Yes,
pets
exactly.
until they die, and get him
Yep.
new ones every time that happens.
Yep.
Only
Mhm.
died twice. Jeez, it's not like they're always gonna die.
Yeah.
And you
Reputation
killed
is
Smokey.
already won.
I didn't kill.
So I would get 2 a week probably would be enough to keep up with
That's
him.
probably right.
Bernie glares at you.
2 creatures a week is a hefty amount of necessary meat.
Yeah, but remember, you get housing and your own land, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Anything we
again-
want, so we can keep our militia.
Yeah, if you want to have your militia there and use it to be annoying to people, as long as it's not to the other people who live on our farm.
Annoying. That's something we enjoy, so we can continue to display such arrangements as he kind of shows off the entire little. And,
Yeah.
You just
Sure,
have to
that's
do it within your acreage. We're
Yeah,
not
with
going
your
to
acreage. Yeah.
bother your neighbors.
Yeah.
So I can't put cow traps on my neighbor's land.
No.
No.
Unless you ask really nice, and they
We
say
don't.
yes.
What if our neighbors do not say no?
Well, that
Did you ask? You gotta ask.
you have to
If
ask
we
first.
ask and they don't get to say no.
That's a smart idea.
This guy, he's thinking like royalty now. That's not how we
Yeah.
do it. The nobles get to do that.
Yeah.
Common folk such as yourselves have to do what we say.
I let
No,
you know
no.
I once was a very veteran soldier on the 3rd of 4th of 7th, maybe the 16th hand of the rightish of Culvern himself.
Interesting. Who?
Culvern, the Goblin King. You've not heard such names.
Goblins have kings? This blows my mind again.
Well, who's in charge here? Are you
Listen,
in charge?
you have fealty to the Fudge House
We are
farm.
the ex-regime independent. We trust each other. I speak to you. I strike, last kill. I bloodiest speak. Bloodiest
So
true.
you're saying you wouldn't want to be the Goblin Baron? You're saying that's not something you personally would be interested in. Maybe a different goblin would want to be the Goblin Baron.
Wait, you say Baron?
Yeah, of course. There's no Baron of our lands yet. I don't see why it couldn't be a goblin. We're
And no other
equal
Baron
opportunity
of land
employees.
after I become Baron?
Of your land, yes, that you're
Yes,
on.
there are several barons that go up to the Duke, and then the Dukes go to us.
I
We are the
once
Fudge
read
House
book
farm's
saying
leaders.
meek and
Prince.
all things that are mine.
Prince. That's right, the prince right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Goblin Baron's got a nice ring to it.
And what does the Goblin Baron benefit with?
He gets
You
to
get
collect
your lands,
taxes.
you get taxes on your lands, you get food from your lands.
But then I take for myself.
And then you can take for yourself. But you still have to go up the chain of command when it comes to requests.
How many chains between commands?
It's called a multi-level aristocratic society. See, it's like a
It's a
pyramid.
You see that on the to the right of him, the other goblin is like has a notepad and he's taking fierce notes as best. And then when you get to the aristocrat, he's like, how does he spell the Democratic? How did you spell the last word you said?
That one always tripped me up. Let me help you. Bernie's gonna walk over and then like write a very incorrect way of spelling aristocrat.
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Perhaps no hard feelings. As they like look at their notes over and over. So we be Goblin Baron. We take our regimes. I contact all of mine and let them be there. And you okay?
As long as you give fealty to the Fudge House name, you are free to do as you wish, Baron.
Beauty.
Maybe you just gotta feel
many
it.
more baby goblins. Foolity.
I don't want to do nothing with your baby goblins. No, sir. No,
We can
sir.
collect
You get
taxes
drink.
on them.
They don't know what fealty means. They think it's fertility. So they're just like, you just want more of us? Like, fuck yeah. Like, you got it. Not a problem.
They were gonna do that anyways.
You can say yes to it then. I suppose.
Yeah.
I dropped how Bernie spelled it for him.
I got you.
Oh, nice.
I think
Artisticat.
we pack up here. We take land. We become Baron. And we harass any all who we don't say can pass.
Yeah, as long as they aren't also on our land. But if other people try to come through,
I know who on land. If they not goblin or my goblin or look like you, I attack.
no, you have to introduce yourself to everybody else.
I goblin, you not goblin, I attack. That introduction.
I'll draw you a
They
map.
have contracts, right? We gave them all contracts, contracts to all of the people on our land.
Yep, that's right. They have contracts. So
I say
if they
I
don't have a
goblin,
contract,
you non-goblin with contract. No contract, die.
sure.
Yes.
Keep their corpses though. Keep their corpses though. That's important.
No goblin, no contract die. Got it. Done deal.
We'll adjust the rules later, but for now, yeah, keep all others out of the
Like a
lands.
fucking pile of bodies coming. Right. Okay. All right. We help, but we don't fight the dragon until we build home and have fertilities.
Sure, that makes sense. We got a lot of stuff to do today, so as long as you guys get busy soon, that's fine with us.
Get busy with your filthy.
Oh, if you see any giants, they're enemy number one, especially if they say that they're leviathans or they are trying to sell churros.
I know these giants. I don't know no giants. No. We not friend.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we seen them. They
Oh, where are
kicked
they?
Bob once. You
He
see
killed
Bob
Bob once.
kicked Bob once. So you see Bob. He
kicked
points
him.
at Bob, and you see that Bob has like a busted arm. That's
I just like the
Bob's
idea of Bob
arm.
being dead multiple times.
Yeah, he's always just died to come back. We always met someone that
Killed
brought him
someone.
back. Poor Bob.
That's why he's been so dumb, dumb the whole time.
I met these giants, and they say that they lost churros, so they wanted new rows, and I did not know what new rows were, so they got mad, and they went on after beating up Bob.
That's terrible. Do you
Yeah,
guys wanna
giants
try-
are jerks.
Yeah, you want to try a churro?
You say
It tastes
that
something like
you
this, and then I'll cast
are the
prestidigitation on him.
churro problem. You are the one the giants want churro from.
Could be.
Probably. We have the chosen churro, the most chosen churro, because it chooses you.
And not choose Smokey.
Please tell me that's minor illusion. I want to put a sign up.
Oh no.
Goblins are very high in pride. You gave him the pill. So he goes, we agree. We fight giants when available. If only we had poquitos.
Yeah, if only we had a little more.
See.
Yeah.
See. Savage, huh? These goblins
Well,
be stealing poquitos.
Darth will draw up the contract. You can go to our lands. We'll get you a map too. And if you could just clean up this mess you made around here, that would help us out greatly.
Yes,
They were cleaning up, I think, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna take all their shit. They're gonna leave the bodies.
Ah,
They're
good.
just gonna
good.
take
Yeah,
the
bring it with
blockades.
you. Perfect. So, yeah, we'll be setting up camp, I guess, because we have to drop contracts and whatnot. I don't know how long that takes.
Okay. Well, do you
Long as
guys
it
need a
takes-
long rest at all?
We do, yeah. I mean, I think
It's up to you guys. There is.
I mean, I could do
total
just
of-
a short rest, but
I
I
need
mean,
some of my
I
spell
just-
slots.
There are 9 of
Oh.
them present. 10 if you include Bob, but Bob's now yours, so 9.
Ooh, so there's 9 now? So I'll add that to the 15 citizens that we currently have.
Got it.
Darth would like to take a long rest if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
So
we
these
can
are
long
ex.
rest.
These are trained ex-soldiers. These are, as you guys have seen, they are very capable goblins. These are not any pushovers in any way whatsoever.
except for Bob.
Yeah, except for Bob.
If anything, Bob's the best one because he's with us.
You know, he made the switch. So now you have 24 current residences, and 9 of them are very capable of defending the land at this time. So you guys got a pretty good ratio of.
And as part of the contract, they're gonna give Bernie a new, what are those called?
Drake,
Dragon.
if they can find one,
New Drake.
or whatever cool animals they find.
It's on contract that they will find pets for the
Find
menagerie.
pets for Bernie.
Okay.
Replace
Well,
it with hamster.
Bernie's still upset about Smokey, but at least this will make him happier that he'll get new pets.
Well, he got
Nice.
fucking wrecked, man.
I'll be right back.
Imagine. That could have been Bernie.
You got it, Bruner.
How much
Smoking only
damage?
one
Well, they
ice
did 52 damage to him, right?
plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. But you're easier to
Well,
hit than he is.
yeah. Well, that's because the 2 times that I've wanted to buy armor, we haven't bought armor.
Yeah, it's true. Everything goes wrong every single time. But then at the same time, we have the army of no use. Always, like, I guess the hardest part for Stan is that his army can't just, like, jump on top of fucking cliffs when they want, like any other zombie video game. You know what I mean? Like, they actually have to follow rules and physics. So
Yeah.
it's hard for him to mobilize his entire army. Like, you guys have the firepower, which is why everything that you face is absolutely stronger when it's a 3v9. But it's really not a 3v9 if you look at the field on what could come at them. So
Yeah, we got to get. Well, Darth has to get better at strategy and moving his troops.
to be fair, though, Darth never went on this adventure to become a strategist emperor.
Yeah.
He's collecting them. That is his job. That's literally all his goal has been, is just harvesting, and he's been doing great at it. He's really bad at doing anything else with them, but he's been great at that. So if he capitalizes, they could only do more, I'm sure. But he's been doing a hell of a job collecting. Definitely. Oh, by the way, Bernie, how did you like Steve's story of him becoming
That was
the
cool.
Killer?
Yeah.
It's funny because they were just bringing up if he has matured enough, because they sent him off into a particular plane to get older because he was still in his preteens, and he was like an adolescent Groot from he had that kind of attitude with them, and so they're like, we're going to send you to get a little older so you can come to war and be an adult and not be a little bitchin' teen, in the middle of war. So they had just asked if he's ready yet, because they're fighting a pretty intense war right now. They've had 3 sessions of pure battlefield combat, wave after wave, and they're just like, boom.
Oh my god! So there's a way that we could age Bernie up in the campaign too.
Anything is possible. So, but with that, thank you for joining us, good sir.
I liked that a lot as well. I thought it was really cool with Steve.
Yeah,
and then also
that he's
here
still
they-
in there, and he's
our fight with the king, the Goblin King, came back with the tsunami.
Everything's
And the
still there. Everything really is. It's just, you guys got to touch bases on it. There was a lot of residual left. Like, if there's anything that anyone was good at, you guys were great at causing the damage, but leaving so much collateral. I don't think you guys ever did any job you did. You fucking put a force on fire and left. That shit's still burning magically. Like, obsession, like, 2.
Hate him.
Like, fuck trees. Forget all the arborists. So it's imperfect.
It was on theme with the characters.
Oh man, everyone loves it. Trust me. I introduced these ones and they're just like, what the fuck? Like, that's so great and real. Like, they love the stories, and I'm like, no, this is real. Like, I'm not making this up right now. Like, this is shit that happened, and they're like, oh my god. And then they lean into it a little more, and then like they see exactly why things went down. That not everything is so friendly. But nonetheless,
Well, just wait till they accidentally get onto Fudgehouse Farms and 9 angry goblins kill them because they don't have a contract.
I know. Wait till 18 goblin litter goes and kills them for fun. So you guys have this place completed. If there was like a little
would that then make them quest against us? Like, those goblins are doing it on basically our orders, so they may be like, we have to kill those guys.
It is beautiful. Now you guys have the giants passing or the satchel find. Which direction? Or you guys can go back to the granny. Your choice.
Well, we have a scroll with directions to the giants, so I figure we would.
And the satchel, both. You have a scroll to both.
Oh,
you had a scroll to all 3 originally.
All 3.
You guys just chose the goblins first.
You boys want to talk to some giants, or you want to go get that whistle?
Whistle's boring.
Yeah, whistles do sound boring.
Okay, giants it is.
Giants it is.
Whistles that summon dragons sound boring.
Oh, sorry. Did I not explain the full use of the whistle? I just said it's a whistle.
Yeah,
Boys
that's
don't
why
whistle.
Bernie only knows it's a whistle.
they don't have any excitement for anything else.
We can buy a whistle anywhere.
Yeah, we don't need to go searching for one of those. Pointless.
So, yeah, we want to fight a dragon, but we won't take the shortcut. No, sir. 1 second. Let me just copy. Oh, with these two too. Hold on.
All right.
I
I'm gonna go
appreciate
grab
you
another
putting
beer. I'll be
together
right
those
back.
contracts and the map for them, Darth. That was very well done.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit of a businessman myself. Learned it from my pappy.
Ah, that my boy brings a tear to my eye. Oh, child, you gonna be keeping that friend of theirs, Bob? Is he coming with us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They're down here.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, you have acquired 2 skeletons, which are very shitty, but then you also
I'll
got
be
an
honest, that
ex-soldier
might
bot.
be very quickly my new favorite of your servants.
because you killed him.
What up?
Love it. We'll wait for Brittany to get back before I describe what occurs next.
Oh, so it's dark on purpose. Cool.
It's dark on
just
purpose.
delightful.
You can't see. You should be able to see.
I can't.
Oh, you guys! What is with your guys' characters and never having vision on them? It's like I think on D&D Beyond, you guys have made yourself blind, so every time I import your character, it blinds you.
How can I do that? Can I make it blind?
I never do that.
I honestly, I think that's what it is because your guys' vision is always at 0, and I always have to fix it, and it drives me nuts. Because whenever you guys tell me you're blind, I'm like, how the fuck are you guys blind? Like, each character comes with eyesight, unless you're a worm. Like, what the fuck?
I can't see nothing. I also don't see nothing.
Yeah, I deleted you. Had to fix your vision.
Yeah, he blind again. No, I'm just kidding. Basically,
So
he blind.
you have the
Anytime I
vision.
click him, I'm blind. But I'll right click and I'll add some vision.
No, I added the vision, and you just can't see anyone. So that is weird.
Vision range is 0, it says. There we go. I'm good
exactly
now.
what I put. How weird. Okay, I have no fucking clue now.
All good.
Darth says 0. I'm putting 120. I'm clicking up.
I can see now.
What do you mean you can see now? You don't have a token down.
I fixed mine to 120. Now I can see.
Yeah, that's because you have like 50 tokens. So you can see all their vision. There you go. I fixed you both. Bernie, you could see?
Yep.
Cool. Look at that, guys. Just be Bernie. No, Bernie can't see shit. Bernie's lying. He's a liar too.
Oh, I can.
You can't.
We're in
You
like
see
this.
You can see your 2 feet in front of you is what you saw. Hold on.
I see like 30 feet, 35, 40 feet.
Oh, wow.
That's wrong still, though. It should be 120 feet in an open area. There you go.
Oh, now I see it all.
Cool.
Nice.
There you guys go. You guys are along the side of a cliff as you continue your venture. In doing so, you hear something ahead. It's a weird kind of animal-like creature of a weird croak and agony-like noise. I need all 3 of you to give me nature checks.
While we're doing the nature check, boys, you ever wonder what the inside of a melon feels like?
No?
Oh, I got so much to show you, boy. You won't like this one.
Bernie's just so confused.
Now, what you do is you take a nice, not too firm. You want it to be a little squishy on the melons.
Bernie,
You carve a nice little hole inside.
you gotta interrupt him because you know that is one of the rarest creatures to ever exist in a Ranger Ted tale, and even Ranger Ted couldn't capture his. A giant goose's head.
Giant goose's head?
A huge honk yonkers out. And only you, Bernie, know what it is, as the other 2 are distracted with their conversation.
So tell me more about what it is. Just a goose head?
No, it's a giant goose.
giant goose, and
Yeah.
in the Ranger
basically,
Ted,
so in the Ranger Ted, giant gooses are raised by giants. So they would keep these geese for the purposes of not just supposedly that of golden eggs, but because their eggs can contain all kinds of items, from brooches of shielding to small toys to even candy. These giant gooses do not lay that of other kin of their kind. In fact, no one even knows exactly where they come from, other than the giants who harvest them.
oh my god, this is like a geese that can fucking lay gold.
I want this goose. Can you imagine how big the roast goose would be?
Bernie, give me
No,
a
you.
history check from your recent readings.
I
Okay.
imagine with some mandarin oranges right now, that goose would be mighty good. Get some nice sauce on it.
Ooh. I read a lot of Ranger Ted.
Yeah, you
They're
do. Awesome, man.
depending on how they are raised, and literally depending on how they're raised, every one of them could do this at any time if they wanted to, but being raised properly, they are caressed into being this very royalish like layer. But a goose could lay eggs with pure shells of gold, which is not even that's already profit. But the benefit is what could be inside, as it could be anything of anything within the material planes in which they exist. Most often, people say things that get lost appear within a goose's egg. A giant goose's egg, of course. Nonetheless, you would also know that they are also great sentries. Their honk is an impressive defensive weapon, and where there is a goose, there are giants. Though a giant gives goose plenty of space to live their lives in a free-range method, one honk of alert is enough to get enough coming to protect what it is they see as family.
With a goose like
Whoa.
that, I think I could eat for a week.
Guys. That goose, one, mad. Oh my god, they're like so rare, super rare, and like they actually like lay eggs that are super valuable. They could be gold eggs. They could have shields in them and weapons in them or whatever. So like we definitely don't want to kill it. But guys, if you see a giant goose, there's a giant around here somewhere. And if it sees us, it's definitely going to honk and bring the giants.
Bunny, I love you, but that is not a fudge house thing to say. We are eating that goose.
No. The eggs themselves could contain, they could contain any food you want. You never know.
Dude,
Oh, damn! You are making me think twice now, boy.
Imagine a giant egg, and you pop it open, and it's filled with cake.
but
That could happen.
How are we supposed to get a giant goose out of here without
It's
anybody
a Kinder
noticing?
surprise.
Well, guys, what I'm thinking is we need to sneak around the goose and then take care of the giants, and then we can steal the goose later.
Okay.
Bernie, you are the BM of our Fudge House Farms, the Beastmaster, not just the bowel movement. You are in
I
charge.
was wondering where you're going with that. I was like,
Here it comes.
You handled all the other beasties in that little cavern we had. I think you can get us that goose.
But if it comes down to it, how? Oh, it might be too big. Never
How do we
mind.
transport it?
Yeah, I was
Teleport it. I can teleport
Well-
us all.
well, I was thinking that we could theoretically have time to try to tame it after everything.
That's a good point. But
Yes,
how are we
yeah.
gonna how will we sneak past it? That seems like a tricky
Have to tame it so that I can
situation.
teleport it.
Hold on. I could cast Pass Without Trace.
That's pretty good.
And then
Animal
we could try to
friendship.
sneak by it.
So you want to sneak past it and not capture it? Disappointing.
I want to capture it.
No, I want to capture, but it might pull all the
giants if we.
So we
Kill
want
the
to like kill the giants first and then come back for it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Kill the giants.
And then we have all the time in the world to try to tame the thing if we could.
All right. That sounds fair.
Okay.
I'm with you. That's not a trick.
We can certainly try.
My problem is I don't
We
know
might
if I
have
can get
negative
all of
3 on
us.
stealth.
Or not all of
Negative
you.
3.
Well, so long as they're all 30 feet around me, they could all be benefiting from Pass Without Trace, but...
Oh,
True.
so the shambling army is coming with us. Cool. I'm in. Let's try this.
I mean, I could leave some behind and just bring.
Nah,
some
bring
of
them.
Okay.
We gotta screw this up, right? We can't do this properly.
Well, if we're gonna screw it up, I'll just try to tame the fucking goose.
I like that. That sounds good.
Nice. All right, you talked me into it.
Tame the goose.
So how do you go about it?
Well, I'm still gonna cast Pass Without Trace
Got it. So you get
to try to sneak up to it.
Okay. So you
Should we
cast
let you-
Pass Without a Trace. Go ahead and give me stealth at advantage. Well, I mean, sorry, stealth
Okay.
with +10.
Should we let you go ahead of us to do this?
Yes,
can
I'm gonna
sneak.
go without you guys, and
You want me to talk
if
to the
anything
goose?
happens, please don't kill it right away. See if we can do something.
All right, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Hope it doesn't fly away.
Will, if I just roll stealth, will auto add the +10?
No, yeah, the part add the +10 in the situational.
Oh, thank God I fucking had extra. So 25.
Hey, Darth, I know you boys aren't Verdun, but you can telepathically talk to animals, right?
No.
Oh shit, Bernie's fucked. I mean, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
So Bernie's gonna sneak up on the giant goose. DM, you'll have to tell me how I fucking do this. This is like a wide open gorge. I don't know how a 25.
Yeah, I mean, you can hug the wall, but it is going to make a perception check
Okay.
as it watches the area.
Ba-dum,
You hear like
ba-dum,
a.
ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Bernie,
You
stop
get
humming.
right
We can hear
beneath
you.
its nesting area as you hear it just like. You imagine it's in the moment. What do you do as you catch it in its moment? You keep sneaking off.
In its moment, I'm sorry, what was it doing? It sounded like it was just like making a sound.
Yep. A sound of laying.
Laying an egg?
In the process.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to keep sneaking around it to where hopefully it's
Yeah,
not
like-
looking.
There's like honks, but they're not like worrying honks. They're more like it's just getting it out kind of honk.
And then I'm
gonna
going to
do
slowly
one more
sneak
check.
up.
Following
Okay,
the
as I
20.
climb up.
Fine.
Oh, do I need to roll a new one or?
No, following that. Ooh, as you climb up, a couple of bit of rocks fall like debris. Kind of puckers up a little, zips it up a little bit, and its cheeks just focus on the noise. And can you climb naturally?
Yeah.
What's your climbing speed?
30.
At advantage, can you give me either your choice of acrobatics or survival? I'm gonna go grab something for this.
Survival, baby.
You
Oh,
can survive.
goddamn. 11 with a +7.
You- You delete things, delete it, and roll again.
No. You can, actually.
You can?
But I'm not going to,
Do it.
yeah.
No. Okay. I don't have to do that. That's funny though.
Yeah, if you look on the chat at the upper area, there's 3 dots, and if you click it, it'll say like make private or delete.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Well, shoot.
I wish I
was
had
really
an
hoping
advantage or
you named
something.
Goose. If you could just, if you
Yeah.
had like a friends with animals or whatever that spell is. you
Yeah,
could've-
I just what did I do with my level up? Fuck. I remember I was looking at something with that. I think it was like speak with animals.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if you had it though, then we'd be like, all right, so he's your friend, and then I teleport us all, and he's back on our farm, and we don't care. We can take our time to do everything else after that.
All right, sorry about that.
Now you good?
Burning.
Bernie's sneaking.
You go about climbing. It's not looking great, but you take it slow. You then see it continue. Really kind of waltzing it out there. The other two of you, survival checks from the distance. See if you guys can understand this scenario.
Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
He's got
Thunderstep it out.
ideas. I like it.
Thunderstep. Grab. Run.
We're surviving.
No, I've got
Maybe.
something else I'm gonna do.
I'm sure he's fine over there.
Here comes Bernie
Yeah,
and
it
Magic.
seems good. I think we
Yeah.
just wait.
Meanwhile, Claremont and Darth, you guys look around and what a great day out here on the mountainside. Feels
I'm
great.
messaging you my character sheet just so you know that I do have, in fact, this spell
Proof. I see.
with the level up.
Now we got lies. Hold on, guys. He's fabricating shit. Let me verify this.
No. Well, I haven't cast anything yet, but it's not in D&D because we weren't in Leva because we weren't able to update.
Oh.
I
What'd
know.
you
I
end
was
up
busy.
getting?
Hold on. 1 sec. You sent me a sheet, but let me read your Discord. Did you tell me what I'm looking for? You just sent me a sheet.
Yeah, I'll tell you now.
Gotcha. He's playing a game with me, guys. Hold on. In another universe along the aptitude of ominousness. I see. Okay. Cool. Little do you know, I have a plan of my own. I'm just kidding. Got it. So, meanwhile, Claremont and Darth, as you guys kind of, go about lollipopping your conversation off in the distance and watching, also listening in wonderment of what it is little old Bernie's doing. You hear and think it's just the amazing canyon saying hello.
These are weird.
Further below, just kind of traversing. No one's coming your way. It's just passing by. There's giants around, And you guys don't even think, oh, that was a giant. You're just like, wow, the canyon sure said hello right now. Meanwhile, Bernie. It's sitting there. By the time you finally scuttle your way to pop your head out to have a full vantage point of what it is before you, you see it. A golden egg. Fully shelled, polished, and beautiful.
Wow.
You see it kind of clean it up with its little booty feather tail, dusting off any kind of displeasantries. And you're just in awe. It sits next to it. Just relaxing after its very difficult push.
Ew. It's fresh.
Bernie stands up and starts walking towards it with like the calming thing, like Jurassic Park towards the
Jurassic Park
Velociraptor.
style? Okay.
Yes.
Give me an animal handling check.
Still one of the dumbest things I've seen in a movie. His hand right into a raptor's face.
Oh.
Okay, let's check some.
Ooh, damn, dude. You are good at this. That's why you're the BM.
It turns around and looks at you. It stops. You stop. It stares at you briefly. You stare at it. It watches you. You don't mean ill intent, but what do you intend? It's watching. It understands. It's not. You are non-lethal
He-
in its eyes at this time.
Bernie slowly reaches back and grabs out from the back the last of Brother's bread that was wrapped up.
Ooh, so good.
Give me a medicine check to see how well it was wrapped, and if it's super stale crunchy or if it's like got a little bit of OG in it.
Okay.
Birds love it both ways.
I know, but it all
Oh,
depends
no.
on the mood. Oh, you're giving it the crunchy end. That's fine. It got a crouton. Croutons are great. I'm a crouton guy myself. But damn, do they hurt sometimes. So it's going to make a check itself. A con save. Does it hurt its top of the mouth?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It takes it.
Very-
Doesn't give a goddamn fuck as you hear just crouton crunching that into pleasantry. Just chewing it up, enjoying itself as it is. What are you doing?
Whoa, girl. Still hand out, trying to like inch closer, but very slowly, like one step to see how it reacts. And then if it doesn't back up, waits a second and then one more. Whoa. And then reaching back, grabbing another ration pack, throwing that out.
As you throw out the ration pack, it isn't sure what you're doing with the tossing method. So as you go to toss it, it quickly throws out its wings and baffles you. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Nice. You managed to catch yourself. You would have fallen at the worst, just prone. You know, nothing too crazy. You do take a little bit of baffling damage, a buffer. Take 7 points of damage from the beats of its wings. And it's just like begins to eat the food. Go ahead and give me another animal handling check at advantage. Meanwhile, Claremont and Darth gave me survival checks.
I'm surviving by just standing here. See if I choke on my wine.
Oh, that was
My
a nat
God,
20
you
for a
guys
second.
are the worst.
Barely surviving while eating my food. Dying
You guys
here.
are just something else sometimes. Altogether.
Hey Darth, look there, a plant. You think we can eat it? Oh look, a rock. You think we can
Gee,
eat that rock?
I don't know. I think we should leave it alone until Bernie gets back. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us all about that and how it, I don't know, sneezes diamonds or something like that.
That's a wise statement and probably true.
You
Okay, stay put.
both of you all of a sudden feel like a fog is kicking in. And it kicked in quite quickly as it begins to obscure
Pretty
your guys'
normal.
area.
Happens all the time.
You can
I
see each
love
other,
a good cloud.
but anything beyond that is considered blinding.
Yeah, I'm quite interested in the fog too. I like it. It's nice. It's relaxing.
Yeah, it's an interesting weather phenomenon.
As you say that, ironically, just because it gets cold, matching the fog that has quickly danced around you all. Bernie, how do you continue your interactions? As so far it seems favorable to you. It's like it begins to use its bill to like nudge your backpack looking for more food. It's a large creature. Your little rations are nowhere near enough to fill its belly. It just laid
Yeah.
a massive golden egg. This thing is famished. You're gonna need more than what you got.
Bernie's, I would say, aware of that. So he would
would agree.
still keep
pulling out rations and throwing it to eat and being like, whoa, hey, I don't have a huge amount. I don't have a lot, but we have land that we have a lot at that you could eat all the time. We take care of you.
Yeah, send a 14-year-old to talk to a goose.
Yeah, what does it speak? Does the goose speak any languages?
It does, but not the languages Bernie's speaking.
Hog. It hog.
Okay.
But it does understand languages.
Oh, interesting.
It gets what Bernie's trying to provide, but it's, let's just put it this way. The size of this bird is like you picking up a very fat chicken as a giant. You know what I mean? So for Bernie, this is out of his league of just hugging and picking up, but this goose is not one to just waddle off either. It's used to being placed somewhere, told it to do, then to do it. Bernie's like, yo, I want to feed you and get you all nice and happy, but I can't pick you up. And I can't speak to you in your language, so I can't tell you what to do. And you're picking that up, Bernie. You're winning this conflict of friendship, but it's a language barrier at this point. These things have only really dealt with giants and another type of species in which you guys are unaware of at this time. So their social cues with others is very, very small. It's neutral at this time and indifferent. It is not friendly. It is not aggressive. But you can go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you notice the single fog cloud around your allies. Or if you're distracted.
No, I'm just thinking.
No, I'm telling you, you can roll. Just to see if you notice it.
Okay. And that I'll do that. And then I have a question for you.
Okay. You don't notice your friend, you're distracted. Makes sense.
Could I try to appeal to my patron to help me communicate to the goose temporarily? Huh?
How do you do so?
Why am I drawing a blank on his name right now?
Wow.
Or whatever of the academy.
Yeah. Well, Bernie wouldn't forget because he.
But how do you reach out to them? Okay.
Didn't I have like a stone or something that went to the academy?
Yeah, communication stone. Yes.
Yes. So I'd pick it up and be like, "Hello, hello," and I'm like still just like trying to like kind of pet the giant goose in a way. Hello, hello. Is anyone there at the academy?
You got it. You're like, shh. Identify.
This is Bernie. This is Bernie. You know me. I'm kind of part of the academy.
This is the private channel stone. Identify.
Bernie. I just did.
Sorry,
I'm
I
Bernie.
didn't hear you the first time, but I heard you this time. It's Fernie.
Bernie. Burny. The kid that burns things.
You haven't hit puberty. That's why I can't hear you right. Anyways, Bernie. Got it. Yep, got you in the system. Young and juvenile. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for help in being able to speak to a giant goose.
You must speak giant. Common sense. Giant geese. Giants. Geese them. Giants. Speak to them. Giant language. Anything else I could do for you with the supplies of our academy?
No, I think that's good.
Oh, wait. One more thing. Since you said you were speaking to geese and you needed to know giant, I can give you a phrase in giant. It means come with me, geese. Good luck.
Can I do a performance and try to replicate that?
Absolutely.
Yes, do it.
We are weirdly good at performing.
Yeah.
I do have an insane performance.
So yes, I tried to. Oh my god. No, I didn't. I did not.
So, what was that noise you made?
Yeah,
No
what the,
idea.
You said something really racist to that
yeah,
goose.
you instead of saying, this is what you got to do, you said,
So
I'm
much
going to
better.
murder
I love
you, beat you to death, and then take your egg and mutilate it. Like, you just absolutely just insult the fuck out of it.
Oh no.
So, meanwhile, survival checks for the other two. Dr. and Claremont are just fucking living the dream over here, thinking this is a normal day in the hills.
It's just a very beautiful, foggy day. Let's just
Okay,
enjoy.
okay. We're getting somewhere with the 19. Darth, shit's wrong. Something's not right. It's cold, and this fog seems oddly focused in your face.
Hey, Claremont.
Yeah, kiddo.
Something's weird with this fog. You got any way to get rid of fog if it's not supposed to be there?
Fog? Nah, but, wait a minute, let me check. Can I just check if it's arcane? Like magical?
Arcana check. God damn. Okay, well, that's a good save. That's a good, 10 carryover. Your innate, like, your laziness is like, I doubt it. And then you're like, oh, fuck, it really is.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, let me try and dispel this thing. That's not right. Why are we surrounded by magic right now? I'll give it a shot. Let's see what this does. It be gone.
I can see what level it is. Hold on.
It was level 8 or something. It was 8th level?
That was control weather.
Oh, that's a different one.
Mhm.
Fog clouds first. It would just be gone then.
You
Yeah.
do get rid of the fog cloud. I don't know. What if I did it 6th level? Huh?
Yeah. What if it's
It was.
giant?
There is
Do it
no.
at a higher level, man.
Yeah,
Raise it up.
as you diffuse it, you see Bernie petting it while yelling into a stone. As you guys look around, and you're very confused as to why there was just one weird, insanely dense scent of fog around you.
Well, job done. Let's go back to eating some food, huh?
Alright.
That's our other job.
Sounds good.
Here, I'll give you some more food. I think it's important we fatten you up. You're mighty skinny over there.
Bernie, how do you wish to continue?
I don't know. I guess it depends how the goose reacts to what I just said back to it.
Before the goose does react, is there any kind of inch recovery you attempt to try to do? I mean, you heard the message and you know you completely mistranslated. So I will give you that moment of groveling.
Yeah. I will drop down and basically be in like supplication of like being small and like trying to like not appear as a threat at all, as in like and like hold on. His nature is very good. His knowledge of nature. And his background in Ranger Ted. So does he know, or would he possibly have seen if there's a way that like birds like kind of like supplicate to each other when they like messed up in some way?
You would know
I don't
that
even know if
these
birds do
ones
that personally, but
are rejecting. If you were to fail in a flock of them, they know that the giant would kill you. So they would not want to be associated next to it. And you look like a goddamn fool.
okay.
It like gets real tall and like yanks its head back. It's very goose-like in manner. It's like it's building up a very, very potentially powerful honk depending on what you do next.
Do you think that Bernie's gonna fuck that goose?
Do indeed. I think we're gonna get to see quite a show. Oh, it's that donkey. It's the spider show, but with a goose.
What could he possibly do?
I really want to get a good view. Let's see if I can see what's
Bernie gets closer to it and starts.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Claremont
Bernie
sneaks
gets
right
closer
up.
to it and starts cleaning his feathers. That's all he tries to do.
Okay, you begin to pick it off and say,
I mean, he's already playing with its feathers.
it kind of like fluffs out a bit for you. And you see that there's all kinds of shit stuck up in this motherfucker. It can use a good cleaning. And you see that your work's cut out for you. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. See
All
how
right.
well you do. Went from a day at the spa real quick.
My rolls are atrocious.
It's like you're cute enough to get in the bed, but you're really bad in bed.
God damn it! Yeah.
It's
I've
like
heard that before.
you like pluck out one of the you get plucked out one of the wrong feathers, so you're just like,
Oh jeez.
it just like totally like
Damn it, we never taught that boy how to do this. This is not going well.
I didn't think it was
Did
gonna
not have that caress. Hold on, you do.
Do I
take,
have? Yeah. Okay.
And we'll say that you actually came to the goose. That's because you did. And it does flap its wings again, and it doesn't like push you away. It's just more or less like kind of reacting to your pluck, and in doing so, you just happen to be there. It's gonna knock you down. It's gonna hit you. Go ahead and give me a strength save to see if you fall prone or not.
Okay.
You are going to take 10 points of damage. Bludgeoning. You do fall prone this time. You're just like as you fall on the ground, and it's like it begins to forget about you for a brief moment as you're on the ground.
Oh, Bernie,
Claremont.
you're the boy. You're supposed to be the one on top. Damn it! Why letting down on the job?
Darth, do you try to sneak up because you see Pa making notes and you got to
Oh
hear
my
about
god! I have a fucking move.
I
Yes.
said that earlier and you haven't done that either, so I don't know.
I have a move. I have a fucking move.
I'm gonna stay back here because I can. My spells are pretty long range. If stuff starts going bad, I can help. But I think I'm just gonna make it worse if I try to walk up there with with all my stuff.
You're right.
You got it.
I'll just make it worse if I try to show him how to engage with an animal. I try to explain the melon with him, but he didn't want to hear it, so he doesn't seem to understand how things work.
You missed the lesson before the
Yeah.
challenge. Bernie, you're on the ground, on your back. What do you do?
I cast Healing Spirit,
Uh-huh.
and what I do is I can make it look like anything, apparently. And I'm going to make it look like a giant. It's a female goose. It laid an egg.
Wow, so subjective. Bernie just knows everything.
Giant goose.
I'm going to make it look like a giant male goose. And it's going to be healing it by being close to it.
Give me a performance check. Let's see well endowed you figure it out.
Okay.
Can't just assume a male goose is gonna win her over. Come on, they're not all the same.
Yeah, but this one makes her feel good. It heals her.
Built-in stimulation. You're right.
Can I get it with an advantage? It makes her feel good right off the bat.
Sure, we'll give it an advantage. We'll make it a little cuddly.
Oh, thank God.
Oh boy, what kind of stuff are you into? Now there's two geese.
You just double team.
Taking two on, he's still lying on the ground. This ain't right.
As these two geese stand upon poor Bernie, the main true geese kind of puts their wing over their egg and shifts it over from the male, as if warning, like I accept your comforts, but this is mine, not yours. In differentiating what they lie, say ownership or fatherhood to not be confused. What do you do, Bernie, now laying on your back, still present in this performance?
It has not reacted angrily to the giant male
No.
goose,
It
right?
has accepted its comfort outside of the fact of it thinking that it can have its baby. It respects the separation of such family.
Okay. I need to look again at the spell. Let's see. I don't think I can move it. Or can I? Let's see. DM, can I? Oh yeah, I can move it up to 30 feet every turn.
Reading is a powerful weapon. I mean, for a guy who has a ton of audible, it makes sense that you don't do this part.
Fuck you. I am going to have it like do a flat back away from it, so it looks like it's
Okay.
giving the goose its space it needs, and then I'm going to stand up and then get between it and the male goose, and then I'm going to try to soothe it again. See if I can.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check. It'll be flat, but the AC is going to be different because, the DC, because of the general situation present.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's been, so I'll just roll and find out what
Oh,
happens.
I'm just stating that there's
Oh my
God. I can't help
God.
it too, my man. I can't help it too. Darth, can you give me a perception check? Insight check. Change that. Insight at advantage. Brother is fucking up over here. Oh yeah. You know Bernie's just doing what Bernie does best. He fucks up when it matters most.
That is what a brother would say about another brother.
I don't say anything. I'm just keeping this one in the bank. I know he's gonna hate it when I bring this up later.
Yep. you got that connection with him. You're connected, and later down the line, you could totally call. Hey, remember that time with the goose?
Yeah, remember that time you tried to fuck it? Remember when that you got timed up by that goose?
yeah. Bernie knows that. That's the truth. Like he's like, God damn, he knows everything. It was a struggle, but we'll see where he lands. Bernie, you try to go about comforting it yet again. It's like it is going to be a bit aggressive with its beak and nudge you.
Ain't killed by this thing.
20.
He's got to try to earn Papa's love.
Oh, max damage.
He's the BM.
14 points. Bernie gets quick slap shot by the goose, and it's like. But because Bernie's non-aggressive, mind you, this is exactly how they won Kilomari over. Like Wep literally almost died, and he was a level 17 character getting whooped by Mama Kraken. Like I was just smacking the motherfucking shit out of that dude, and I did like I think almost 250 points of damage to the two of them. And they were like, "We are going to stay until you let Kilomari join us," and it was like a whole moment. So I'll give Bernie some props. He's holding his ground and he's not being crazy.
All right, keep holding strong. He
So-
is a massive BM, and I'm very proud.
Bernie, the creature then stares at you.
Oh boy.
It realizes that you mean innocence. You have been non-aggressive this entire time, and you have only sought assistance, though the language barrier is still your only heir. It trusts you in a sense of non-lethality, but its nudges don't mean to harm you. It's just so big and you're so small that it hurts you in a non-aggressive manner. It's like battering you, like you're forcefully trying to learn how to train it, but it's trying to support that. But in its support, you're just, you don't know its moves. So you're getting bumped by its belly, hit by its wing, its web feet, step on your toes, and little things are bugging you. It's yours, but it's not yours, is what I'm trying to say, because you can't speak to it. It's like it's like you go to another country and a monkey likes you. Congratulations. I really don't know. I mean, you did you won, but you don't have any control over what you won. Your prize is not yours, I guess, is how to say it. You can totally hang out right there, have a cup of tea, bring in some food, but if your friends come up, I might scare them.
Yeah.
If it's a friend,
It's like I said, it's neutral, indifferent, but super neutral to Bernie.
Yeah, I
can
don't.
you teleport it?
I could banish it.
No, Claremont.
You
Can you
teleport
teleport
it.
it?
Yeah, let me get it out of
teleport
here.
it if it's willing to come. If it's willing to come, then
Okay.
it has to be a willing creature.
Do you have any food?
I got lots of food. Oh yeah.
Bernie, maybe you can convince it to go with Claremont, to transfer some of its love towards Claremont.
Darth, do you cast message or any way of communicating with
Oh,
Bernie?
yeah. I cast message.
Big bro kicks
okay.
in. Support.
Message.
You guys have a special bond. Message can be 4 times as long.
Yeah, how far is it actually? It's like...
No, I meant
it's 120 feet that I can go.
I meant words and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Brotherly bond. So you tell him all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be. Yeah. Just. I don't know that I've won through. I don't know that it knows what I'm trying to tell it, but if we could maybe somehow show that if it went through the portal or something, it might, if it knew it was going to get more food.
It doesn't have to understand. I sent another message. It doesn't have to understand what's happening. It just has to trust Claremont.
Okay. Can Claremont look like me?
I don't know. And then I send a message to Claremont. Claremont, can you look like Bernie?
Claremont, you are offended. This is the first time he has called you by your name.
You want me to look like Bernie? And that's how you ask? I'll tell you what.
Please.
I'll tell you what I do. I just change my aura to match his.
I can make you look like... Come back over here. I can make you look like Bernie.
Alright. I don't mind having his visage as an illusion.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Major. How far is Major Image? 120 feet. I can cast it from where I'm at.
So now, I'm not even touch that. Go ahead, continue.
I'll cast Major Image over
Okay.
Claremont and make him look like
Arcane
Bernie.
magic.
And it moves with him. I'll have it move and walk with him and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, cool. I dig it. Darth casts his Major Image and creates a Bernie over Claremont's body to absolutely change what it is. And Arcanist Magic Aura makes you feel and taste and smell and stink and talk and act like Bernie.
I don't stink. Jerks.
Sure do.
I deleted that chapter.
I wrote a new chapter actually. If you want to,
Doesn't it?
Did you
turn
see?
out-
I now
you already saw
it. The new chapter was what it's for anything in ages.
It's amazing.
Could I then? Claremont's there. Could I Misty Step to him, and then stealth to try to disappear to make it look like I have become Claremont.
Like you fled, ran away, and are now below.
Yeah, because I've got to disappear. I can't be
Yeah,
like.
no, I agree. I'm just making sure that's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth and performance. Your choice in what comes first. That'll decide on the actual outcome. If you stealth first, that means you disappear before their eyes before you perform it. But performance matters on how stealthy you are when you run away. Now, if you perform first, it shows how good you are at actually vanishing before their eyes and for them believing that you just vanished.
Okay, well, here's what I was thinking I would do. So Bernie would pat the giant goose again and then be like, and then point down there, right? And then he would disappear and go down there. Okay. Good roll for one. Oh, you motherfucker! Ah! It was on a 16.
You vanished.
Okay.
You give it like it's like you shove it. Get down there! Poof! And you disappear and you appear on the bottom. Claremont.
All right. I'm a P. Good luck, Claremont. May your rolls be better than mine.
I use my telepathy to get some images over to the goose, basically. Be like,
Okay.
food, come here. We'll go get food.
As it flaps its wings and hovers down, it lands with its wet beak. It's gonna make a perception check to see if it sees Bernie hiding nearby. I'll do a stealth check at advantage for Bernie.
I'm also going to use my telepathy to
Does he have the plus 10 still? Because he's...
Yeah, he should. So then I'll add that too there.
I'm going to send a telepathic message over to Darth. It's just like basic thoughts. So it's like 8. Just get the image 8 only. 8.
Darth gets an 8. Is it right side or wrong side infinity?
It's correctly. It's just only 8 can go is what I'm trying to get over to him. So only 8 can go for the teleport.
Darth, intelligence check because you're an intelligent person. Let's see if Claremont has trusted his son well enough for this kind of communication. You get it. Message comes loud and clear. 8 8 only applies to one thing. 8 is a spell. 8 is this. 8 means teleport. 8 means go. Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Crazy.
Highly. Okay. Do I have to be next to you for it to go?
We can come back. I'll pick up a rock or something, so that, or I'll have one of
Yeah.
it to me, so we can come back.
Sounds good.
So you're just trying to let it walk into the teleportation circle and poof.
If it walks in, and then I'll just grab one of my food items that I brought from the farm, and that'll be my reference for where to go back.
Basically, you're attempting to teleport it back to Fudge House.
Fudge House Farms.
Okay. 100% successful. There's no way I could have told you that this wouldn't work because it was following the Bernie the entire time.
It came with us, and we're back at Fudge House Farms.
It worked.
I didn't actually think this would work. This is confusing to me, boys.
You guys have a giant goose right outside your house that's like half the size of your property alone. And it's like, ah!
Ernie, you're in
This
charge.
worked out so good.
Figure out how to feed that thing, or he gonna get mad.
Just got a bunch of goblins that can eat.
That's a good point. We should give
You got here faster than goblins did, though. So to be fair, the goblins are barely making their way here. They got like
it'll take them
6 days of travel. Yeah,
I'm sure there's some food left in the.
He's gonna be so pissed you guys teleported back here.
Screw it. What do they like to eat, Bernie? What do they like?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm back.
What they like to eat?
So
we got him back to the. We got him back.
Successfully got it back to the farm.
All right, I'm gonna make.
So it's back to the. It did get back.
Teleported you guys back to the farm.
make some long, non-living material. They
So
like
now
We
you
need
have
to
a
feed
massive
it
goose
grain
walking
and
around the farm.
bread and
It's
make a whole
huge.
bunch
It's
of
like
grain.
worms.
it's half your structure, your home house, and it's just fucking.
Hey, there's a 5-foot cube of wheat for them to eat.
Ain't enough. It just fully swallows that shit in one go. It's gone.
A 5-foot cube?
This thing's
Is
huge.
he still hungry, Bernie?
Yeah,
like a quarter
yeah,
of his
she's still
body weight.
hungry. She's gonna
It's large, but
like,
it's a massive
need
creature.
more.
Jeez. More than that? Okay.
Yeah, we need to get like the farmers to take care of
Fair
it
enough.
with food.
Two
All right,
things.
then.
The egg
more.
was left behind.
I was about to ask if that
The
got
giants are
reported.
one goose less, and you guys left what behind? Because there was way more than 8 occupancies.
Oh, no.
I'll leave the our
who's next to us.
Say that again.
You go ahead. Darth says.
Oh, I left behind the shark thing
Mm-hmm. The
and
cat.
the 2 new goblin friends I just made. But I can bring everybody else, I think.
Leaving Bob? Oh.
Yeah, I mean we'll be back.
Yeah, because you originally already was rolling with 8, so you dropped 1. That's it, and you left all the goblin friends. Got it. Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
Got a goose. I fed him 10 by 5 by 5 foot area of grain.
Oh, that's even bigger.
That's definitely bigger. That'll do much more performant than your previous. So with that, you got Darth, your gang of pals here down there, and yeah, I mean, fuck me on the goose. I really expect. I mean, I knew I was gonna be able to beat up Bernie a little bit with a couple punches with him. I didn't think you guys were going to make him teleport all the way back to the farm right away, but that's cool too. No giants were made aware of this moment, but they will be looking for their missing goose. So flyers.
That's fine.
I guess this campaign is about stealing animals instead of cartwheels, but here we are, always something. We'll hold it there. That way we don't get too carried away with what directions we take it now that we're back at home base. I'll develop some updates on what's going on here at home and give you guys a little Discord, etc. on that. Some quick updates in general. The play-by-post thing, very serious. I've been doing a play-by-post with the Monday crew, similar how I used to with you guys, and I've been taking way more careful knowledge of how to run all the commands, etc., using visual map. Oh, it's been so great, and they've been doing it really well. They've been very active about it. So I am now trying to, and I did a lot of research, and I realized there's a lot of money in play-by-post. Like, people pay weekly subscriptions just to make sure that the DM shows up to respond to them. And I was like, that's easy. Like, I'm in the fucking Discord every goddamn day, 24/7. I could do that. So, but with that, you guys all get that included with your guys' already amazing friendship and subscription. So if you guys are really interested in playing more D&D and learning a little more about the world, I have an entire, completely planned out, laid out, etc. World, etc. for you guys to play in. In the beginning, it'll just be you guys kind of building a new character with the 2024 rules.
Oh, snap.
And getting used to things like chill touch being a touch spell instead of a range.
Yeah.
So
there's some cool new stuff.
Yeah,
I definitely looked at everything, but I looked at some and a lot of it seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't deep dived it. I haven't gone word for word, but the things that have, because so my Monday group also has 2 players playing 2024 rules and the others playing Legacy. So we've been very carefully watching the 2024 player rules as they come up, and we're just like, oh fuck, like that's changed. Like, oh, this is different.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and it's funny because a player right before them would do the exact same thing, but it applies drastically different on the battlefield, or in combat, or in scenarios in general. So it's been fun to see and very interesting, and it really does make you really have to feel like you have to read something for once, because we've been playing D&D for so long. We're like, oh yeah, sure. And now it's like, well, fuck, they literally rewrote everything. Like, it really is not the same in any way for that matter, in the sense of chill touch. But yeah, so that's really going on. So definitely let me know if you guys are interested, because I'm going to release the rules probably tomorrow or Saturday on character creation and build a campaign slot for you guys to join in, so you have access to the book if you don't know it yourself and whatnot, because that's been a lot of fun. So that'll be following the very first campaign, and not my campaign, the campaign I played in my world that my friend ran before I actually met Stan and gave them the second campaign of the world. So you guys will be, the story is going to be based on the very first character I ever created for the world and what happened overall, like the actual backstory and what we all decided at the table, how our story ended in that very first campaign, and continuing on from there and seeing why we're where we are today. Other than the play-by post, I am officially one of 12 DMs that will be on the Comic-Con cruise in February 2025.
Nice.
So that's official, done deal, booked, everything. So that's super exciting. I'm now working on. Oh, and we are expected to play a separate system beyond D&D, and I chose Star Wars since I have a lot of experience with it already. So I will be possibly around December playtesting some Star Wars content for practice for what I will be presenting on the cruise. So definitely look out for fun stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I would definitely play another Star Wars game. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
when we
that
did
was fun. Yeah.
Just so you know, Alex, they officially said the new Dungeon Master's Guide is coming out November like 12th or something like that this year.
Correct.
Because I thought it was going to be next year. It seemed like all the stuff they had said it was going to be next year, but it's going to be this year.
I'm gonna invite you to the DM thingy that I'm in. Even though you're not local, they don't fucking look up anything. They don't care if I invite you; they're not gonna care. Just so you can see, because the two of them work for Wizards directly.
Oh, cool.
So we do get some cool privy stuff, and they talk about some interesting things. So, of course, they're also Adventure League, very, very specific. But it's very cool to see that the Adventure League is actually really, really big in the community. So it's cool.
They, like my local game store. There on Wednesdays they play like Adventure League D&D that people just come in. So I've seen it before. I've never played it, but I have seen people playing it before.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just any other kind of D&D, but it just follows rules where everyone follows the same.
Yeah, and you can like port your character. Like it's like I played this. I have this character that I played before and stuff like that.
Mm. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and wrap the session up here. You guys got a giant geese. It laid its most recent gold egg that you guys did not collect, so it's gonna be some time before another one comes. But it is a gold laying geese that is confirmed by Bernie himself. Congratulations, guys. We will be in touch with much more, and we will continue to see where we go from here.
That was great. Awesome.
You guys have a good one. Later.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
I did.